Hi guys, Oscar again at NotAGrouch on Twitter. You can find me at notagrouch.com. And this is another one of those fly on the wall series where I'm just going to go through a couple of tasks I have to complete on a website. And I want to show you how I go about doing this. I am working on this website called Art of J.A. Tan, and he is an artist. And the request is to add a list of videos and media appearances to his website. Now, the logistics of where that gets placed is up to the client, and they've decided to add it as part of the About page. Another option would be to have a media page. And what they're trying to do is something similar to, let's see, similar to this. This artist has about the artist and then a list of their qualifications and experiences, kind of like a resume. However, we are going to add this not only listing but also in the form of videos. So that's the part that's kind of cool about this. So we're just going to go to the admin page and go find the page that that we want to edit. But here's a cool trick. There's all these pages. I'm not really sure which one it was that I want to add. Actually, it would be about the artist. But an easier way that I like to do is simply go to the front end once you're logged in. Then go to About the Artist, in this case, and at the bottom left, most themes in the bottom of the page have an edit window, edit button, and there you go. Now you're in the edit screen. So let's take a look and see what happens if we just add media appearances, and let's see where that shows up, because I can see now that we're gonna have a bit of a time trying to adjust this. Notice this shortcut here. That means that the page is divided into columns. Here's a closing code. Here's an opening code, another closing code, and it seems like the page is divided in two, as we can see by the display, of course. So we have one column on this left side, one column on the right side, and here's media appearances that we've added. So we could keep adding them down here at the bottom left, but just for now, we're going to move this text to the left hand side under this picture, and then we're going to put the media appearances on the right. That will give it a nice use of the space so that people don't have to scroll too far. So we'll go down here, and if you can see, here's the first opening of that column, then it closes right here. And as you saw, this is the image that's on the left hand side. If you want to prove that, you can add what we call a little breadcrumb. For example, text left column. I'm just adding that text to demonstrate that this is the left hand side column. And if we update it, and we'll go back over here, we wait a second for this to finish, refresh, we see that here it is, text left column, and it shows where the HTML thinks it should show. So we're going to remove that. But what we're going to do is reset, clear. What I just did here was add a little division, a little div that will break down that column so it doesn't float to the right, and it actually puts the text underneath the image. And then I'm going to take the entire text up to that column right here, cut that, and we're going to put it right here. Hopefully that works. Is this saved? I don't know if I update it, so we'll update it one more time. Refresh this, and let's see what we have now. There we have it. So here's his picture as it was, and then a left-hand side column with all the information. And on the right-hand side, we're going to put videos. Now, I have here a list of the videos that are supposed to be added. And let's take a look. So if I copy this and go to YouTube. Here's the video. Pretty straightforward. You can pause that. Now the most common way of doing this is that you would go into share, embed, and then you would find a video size that you want. Based on that, then you would grab this entire code, then come over here and paste it into the column, like right here. And if we update it, you're going to see a couple of problems. Let's wait for that to finish. Great, so there you see the video. It looks great and it's ready, except I don't know if you can tell, it's cut off. This is not the center of the video. If we refresh the page, in fact if we open it side by side so you can see it, it's just cut off. You can tell that because the play button is not in the middle of the video. So there's an easier way to do this, and I actually will give a little plug to where I learned this from. Last night I went to the Orange County WordPress meetup and at Zik Interactive in Huntington Beach, and Jeff presented a plugin that actually is going to help us today. Very easy plugin to use. It's called FitVid, F-I-T-V-I-D. We're going to go ahead and add that right now. Add new plugin, type in FitVid. What FitVid does is fits videos into your WordPress, and it also makes them responsive. So as you resize your browser, that will this will take effect. So there it is, FitVids for WordPress. Install now. Okay. And we activate that plugin. And instead of having to go to YouTube, getting the embed code, finding the right size for your web page, and then pasting it all in, you're simply going to copy the link and FitVid will do the rest. So how does it work? FitVid settings, let's see. There are no settings, I guess. Settings. No settings. Maybe we don't need settings. I remember that Jeff mentioned there was one little configuration you had to do. There it is. Under Appearance, Themes, Widgets, you find FitVids. You may have to add one paragraph letter P right here. Okay. Now, we're not going to add that just yet because maybe this will work just fine without it. So we're going to go back to this page. And remember, we're still working in this column here. We're going to simply copy that. Go over here. Notice that this is kind of a short link. I want to get the regular link, which is this. So I'm going to copy that and paste it and see if this just works. And if it just works, then it just works. Alright, so let's take a look. There it is. And notice the video fits the width of the screen. It's still cut off a little bit. Well, maybe that's the issue that we're talking about here, where we add a P. Let's reopen that page. And refresh. That looks like it's perfectly within the window now. So we click on play. Notice the video fits just perfectly. And what did I have to do? I had to install FitVids for WordPress. Add a little P here, like Jeff told us at Orange County WordPress meetup. Then all I had to do was paste that link right here, which is pretty cool, easy to do, and you don't have to worry about the sizes of the video. Of course, this is not exactly what they wanted me to do. So what we're going to do is copy that entire thing and just see if by sheer luck FitVid will understand all those links. So we're going to make this into a H2, I guess. Media interviews. We'll make that bold. We'll make this bold as well. We'll make this bold as well. What did we do that for the year? We just made it bold. So for this, we're just going through and finding and replacing uh, the titles. For those of you that are wondering how am I replacing that so quickly with the codes, I'm using Text Expander, which is really cool program. It lets me do a shortcode like .st, and that means type in the strong tag, paste what I had in the clipboard, and then close the tag. So I believe we want to do the same for this. We'll delete that because we didn't want it in there. Update it. Hopefully FitVids recognizes a YouTube short code. Maybe that will just work. Let's see. Cross your fingers. Aha! There it is. Beautiful. So now we have all the videos in one page. You load it fairly quickly. And we have media interviews. We have about the artist on one side, media interviews on the right hand side, date, title. So the other thing that we could do would be to add a break in between this, and let's just see if we can add an HR, which is a horizontal ruler. Let's see what happens if we just do HR. Hopefully it doesn't go across the entire page. And that way we can separate that stuff a little bit. There it is. So now you see that line. So now this section is separated from this section. And I think I did it in the wrong spot, so. Nope, that looks right. So looking at the text that they sent me, it looks like after each video, that's a little bit strange the way they have that, so I'll have to figure it out. So let's see, HR goes there. I believe HR goes here. HR goes here. This is HR. And that's how you can edit videos, or actually publish videos into your blog. What we did here was use the column size that we already have defined with this shortcode. And we just added videos, and instead of having to add videos with the embed code, we simply copy the link, paste it in there, and our handy dandy FitVids plugin does the trick. For those of you wondering how I did the columns, we are using this plugin right here called Easy Columns. Allows you to split the page into various columns simply by using a shortcode, as you saw on this page. We have opening of the column, the first column, then down here we close that column, right here, the first half, and then we start the second half, and at the very end we close it. So there you have it. There's two plugins that I went over, the Easy Columns plugin and the Video FitVids plugin for WordPress. If you're curious about the entire theme, we are using the Photocratic theme to provide photo and gallery management. So if you have any questions about this video, leave a comment down below or on my blog, and I'll be happy to try to answer it for you. Thanks for watching, and you have yourself a nice day. Talk to you later. Find me on Twitter at NotAGrouch. Talk to you later. Bye.